After we decide to became an independent nation, that left of 4 states, still Chuuk, Ponape, Kosrae, Yap, were left just hanging. So they decided, hey, let's form the federation. So now we are now to the left of what we call the Micronesia. So we are the Federated States of Micronesia. We have a president of the nation, and the president is being elected through the style of a British way, where the Congress elect the president. Right up on the hill right here is the hospital. This was the old administration under the trust territory right here.
And the locals take it over?
Well, they said it's a bad luck to take over what didn't work.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the local they're very superstitious. For instance, like if something is bad, if your car is damaged and always happens something wrong with it, you gotta get rid of it. Same thing with a boat. If a building is always have some problem with it, you gotta leave. Now there's a sand mining company here. This area never have anything but just sand. The upcoming church right here, coming up on it, is the very first Catholic church that was built here. And it's one of the best school then. It still is one of the best school today.
Do you have to pay to go to the school?
Yes, all the church school, all the private schools, you have to pay. But it's worth it. You know, your kids are gonna grow up. You know, a lot of the teachers are all qualified teachers. Kids who got scholarship from the church, went out, educate themselves, come back. Wherever you see the American teachers, there's likely that, you know, you're gonna find better students out of that school.
And so the churches are involved.
The churches are really involved. One of the real deal with the churches, because, you know, they don't have to have, you know, the church is under a charity. Yeah, we use the same system as the United States. Some of them are tax exempt. Yeah, there's no property tax here.
No personal income tax.
Personal income tax, it's 4%. It's 4% if you're 10,000 or less. Once you get to over 10,000 your salary, then it moves up to 6%. Yeah.
And everyone owns their own home.
Everyone owns their own home. Yeah. Now there is an EPA office here, and I have been giving them hell ever since I came back from Hawaii. I told them the reason why I've been giving them hell about the trash. One of our goals is to educate, and you know, you don't let the government educate the people, because the people don't really have much trust in the government. So what really is coming down to, somebody was giving me a challenge from last night, is to talk to the clan chiefs and have them involved. Yeah. And it's gonna take somebody to be able to push all this through with the clan chiefs. And you know, sometimes to approach the clan chiefs, you just can't walk up as just like me and say, hey, look man, we need to talk, there's a problem here. No.
How's he gonna make them do it though?
It's part of a protocol. There's a bit of a protocol you gotta go through. You gotta show.
They have to want to clean it up. And know that when they throw garbage on the, it's sacred ground, and maybe they shouldn't hurt the land by throwing garbage on it.
That's another thing, that it's an issue that we're trying to figure out, because I'm trying to get into the mind of the locals, because I am local, and sometimes if I were to be a local, if I were to throw a can out there, what does it mean?
Exactly.
Do I know whether is that a trash? In the United States, that's a trash. Here, if a branch of a tree falls down, you throw it right in the base of right underneath the tree, so that it's biodegradable. It goes into the ground, it comes right back, and it helps the tree. But do we have a can and throw it out? It's always been a question as a local. I'm saying, if I were to go back then, would I think of it as a trash, or would I think of it as, hey, this thing might be a biodegradable thing? The locals don't know that a lot of this stuff are not biodegradable, and they're bad for the environment. And that is one of the biggest problems we have, the education. So that's where I'm trying to come in and try to help the system as far as working with the kids. This is where the communication center for the Japanese is. Yeah, along the hill as we go up, you're gonna see some caves that they build just for escape caves, like that one right there. I think one of these caves is leading all the way into the building. Xavier High School is a Catholic school, private school. It's one of the very original school here in the island. It is one of the very prestigious high school here in the island. A lot of the graduates are all become leaders or very good businessmen. in the islands, and
they stay.
It continues to be a tradition. Yes,
They do stay.
they do stay, and the kids are all over Micronesia. There's people from Palau, Marshall Islands, from Chuuk, Panapek, Australia. They all come to this this part of the Pacific to learn. This is what was the communication center during the Japanese time. This structure of this building is still the same. The rest of it, they're all new.
Hello. Can I ask you, why are you praying? Why today? Why here?
Because we're having a retreat.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Do you go to school here?
No, we're a youth from one of those villages.
Oh, you are. And how often do you have a retreat?
This is the first time we have our retreat.
And are you saying Hail Marys? Is that what you're doing? And is it in your native? Very nice. Thank you. Father, do you consider this really good duty?
Oh, of course.
Is that fair to say? Call it duty?
Oh no, for I'm in education, and to work in a high school, we got great kids from all over the islands. We have an excellent faculty, really committed, and working for peanuts, room and board, and a stipend, and we do a good job with
You
the
do.
students that
I
come
mean,
here.
I heard about this place
Yeah.
before I got here.
Yeah,
Your reputation.
and you have this, we were sitting around here, we had a little faculty in-service day yesterday, and just sitting on the slope over there, and a beautiful sunny day, and all, you say, well, this beats New Jersey City, New Jersey by a long shot,
And does it now? The church funds the
No, not the church. Tuition, FSM government has an aid to non-public schools program. The Jesuits in New York also
Yes.
support us,
Yes.
and then an awful lot of begging. Yeah, and that's 85% of my job is writing letters.
Yep.
And then hopefully later on writing thank you letters.
Absolutely.
If someone sent us something. Yeah. So no, we do an awful lot of begging. Thank you.
This is where the bomb came to. And this used to be the old road that goes up to the bunkers, a couple of the bunkers here. This is the kind of common bunkers that caves that they build along this, along the mountain, interior part of the mountain. Watch your head when you go in. Another thing that tells you that the Japanese were pretty short and thin. Yeah. They were all just fighters, and that's why the problem with having them come here and station in this island is because they don't know how to cook. So they always have to find a way. Yeah. Somebody has to cook for them. Yeah. And a lot of them, the fighters that were recruited to come here, a lot of them are just, they told us that they don't know, they're not very domestic. Yeah. They're just like gun people, people knows how to shoot guns. No bats in here. There's just, yeah. Well, there's some caves. There's some caves with bats. The bigger ones have bats in there, but there's more people coming in here, so it kind of disturbed their. This is one of those 6-inch gun. They told us that this gun is about 10 miles range, and I don't know whether that's true. Maybe brand new it is. So this is to protect the Western Harbor. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 5 channels to come from the west. Exactly why they were pointing the west and knowing that the United States come down from the east, at that time, I don't know. I guess the point for them is trying to get as much protection to any direction that that the lagoon is faced, Now
what is it? This is the breadfruit? The breadfruit?
This is the breadfruit before it gets to be pounded and goes inside the...
And then it gets pounded and in here, and then what do you do? Do you cook it?
No, it's cooked first, and then they pounded it.
And is this ready to eat? Is this ready to eat now?
It's ready to be eaten.
Hello. Take some bananas. Huh? Yeah? We've already got a breadfruit, but I'll take some bananas from you.
This is sea cucumber.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sea cucumber. What do you do with that?
They eat it. Just eat it.
Just eat it straight out of the
Yeah.
thing?
It's already been.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's just an acquired taste.
Wow. So this is
Store.
yeah.
Yeah. Just buying from the main store
I
and
look
bring it here.
the girls. I love their outfits. They're so colorful.
Yeah. Want it very
They keep them in ice.
full. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Waterru. Jag vill kasta det på masvaro. Those are flowers. It's crepe. Yeah. Yeah.
They're inside there.
They're inside. Yeah. To keep them alive, they have to have them inside the banana.
They're $10. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. You get a bunch.
Well, there's a small one. It's $5. There was a one more $10. They live among the mangroves. Mario, que erida. There, si poco bente.
Now, what do they do with that? Do you just wear?
Yeah, you
hang
wear it.
You wear it.
Yeah, that's for wearing.
Does it smell too?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, smell it.
Go ahead and
It smells like citrus.
Mmm. Oh, that's beautiful.
Do you want this? Mira. Ahí va a hacer que te voy a abrir.